Wonderful.
Bloody hell.
Halfway for the next tour.
Yeah, for a bit, we do this.
Yeah.
And then choose a bit more for a bit update before the Maverick one.
I don't think we'll get the next one. I don't think we'll get in this one. No, there's too many there. I think we'll have to wait.
This one doesn't do anything.
There's speakers in the garden.
Last time with Belle, mate.
This one doesn't do anything, but you just move around.
Yeah, you just
Is he alright or not?
He doesn't want to go on. What? No, I don't see it.
I hate how dark it is in here. Don't walk into this pole, by the way. What? That's what I like.
Okay then.
Going here because the guy turns up here. It does because it does.
It does, because it does.
And because it can.
It does. Just because it does.
What do we go through?
Where the rope is, I suppose. Might give it away.
Yeah.
Rolling. So welcome to Wayne Manor. Now this of course, as you can see, is the library. Now the library's become quite famous as it was used in a big Hollywood movie. Unfortunately, I can never quite recall the name of it. I think it was Fat Man or Scat Man or something like that. But I do know that it starred that hunky chunk of a man, Michael Keaton.
Yuck.
Okay, fine then. Oh, and that Michelle, FIFA, something or other like that. Really not important is the ladies. Thanks, ladies. Okay, let's forget about her. Okay, well, this is very special to Wayne Manor. Not only is it rare for the manor to be open for an inspection, but to top it off, Alfred, Bruce Wayne's trusted butler, has actually agreed to conduct a tour. Good grief, what was that?
Attention, please. We have a security breach.
A what?
Proceed to the evacuation corridors immediately.
Don't like the sound of that. Okay, don't worry, Alfred did show me a secret way out of here. Okay? I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Let's just have a look here, shall we? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. There's only 4,000 books to choose from. Everything's under control. Oh, goodness. There it is, everyone. The secret passage.
Spooky.
Impressive. Okay, now we may have to take trams to get out of here. Now, the tram seats a maximum of 20 people, okay? So we're going to have to organise ourselves in groups of, say, 20, okay? If you're with family and friends, try and stay together. I will do my utmost to keep you on the same tram. Let's go, everyone. Let's crack that open. Alright, this way. Please do not move into the roads unless I count you in, everyone.
What?
Okay, this row first, thank you. So there's no video footage on it.
Alright.
Do not cross the yellow line, you'll stand blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Going in.
Hi Adelaide, it's in here where the unedited dailies and rushes are processed and made ready for the director and the producer to view in the screening rooms. Oh, now entering our costume shop and wardrobe store, the largest clothes closet in Australia. Now there are over 200,000 costumes housed in this building, everything from the boots Mel Gibson wore in Gallipoli to the hat Tom Selleck wore in Quigley Down Under. Now ahead of the display cases, you'll see costumes worn by Michael Keaton in Batman.
Wow.
Faye Dunaway in Bonnie and Clyde. Costumes from Batman Forever as worn by Tommy Lee Jones.
Cool.
Drew Barrymore.
Pacific Drive wardrobe.
And Debbie Lazar. The outfit Natalie Wood wore in The Great Race. The beautiful gown Michelle Pfeiffer wore in Dangerous Liaisons. And the police uniform Sylvester Stallone wore in Demolition Man. Now the end of the building is occupied by Queensland's branch of Somerset Film Services, the largest film equipment suppliers in the world. Ahead is our latest soundstage, Soundstage 6, which has a shooting area of 1,674 square metres, bringing our total soundstage area to over 7,000 square metres and confirming our position as the largest purpose-built film studios in the Southern Hemisphere. Now the land between here and Studio Village, including Wet n Wild Water Park, and the hill behind Soundstage 6 is all owned by Warner Roadshow, and plans are in place for even further development. We're now passing Soundstage 5, the largest totally integrated soundstage in the Southern Hemisphere. Soundstage 5 is now in preparation for the Village Roadshow television series 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Prior to that, Soundstage 5 and 6 were used to film The Phantom, which starred Billy Zane, who appeared in Memphis, Belle, and with Nicole Kidman in Dead Calm. We're now passing Soundstage 4, which was recently used to film a Disney production called Beverly Hills Family Robinson, which is a 90's version of the Swiss Family Robinson. Prior to that, it was used to film the one-hour action adventure series, Flipper, and it's currently being used for the second series of Flipper. And here we have the Soundstage cricket team. Give them a wave, ladies and gentlemen, we've just interrupted their game. Bye. Oh, today, ladies and gentlemen, we're very privileged to be able to take you into Soundstage 1 and to show you the actual Riddler's Lair control room set from the latest and greatest Batman movie, Batman Forever. And please wait for the Kodak Express to come to a complete stop before departing from your left-hand side. We'll be entering the building through these doors to our left, so if the people in the last cage could make their way to door A. People in the middle cage, please make your way to door B, and people in this cage, follow me through door C, but please wait for me at the top of the stairs.
Big.
That's spot I ended up last time.
Yeah, I'm gonna take
You're going to get photos up this time, are you? Flash, Kelly. Flash.
Hey? Flash?
Flash alright?
Yep, cool. Alright,
So I can get photos.
Ladies and gentlemen, please move
Well, I've
right
got a
down to
couple
the
of things
very end of
left.
those viewing platforms so you can all see. You are welcome to take photos in here if you like. It's okay to use your flash.
I'm taking photos on this one.
Gotham has a new bad boy in town, and his name is the Riddler. What if you could know a man's mind? Would you not then own that man? What a rush! I am Columbus of the mind.
Let me introduce you now to somebody who's quite at home on the blue screen. Well, all the way from Hollywood, in fact, it's Mr. Sylvester Stallone.
Hi, everyone. You know I always have a lot of fun making movies. I guess it's like having a magic wand. You can make almost anything happen. That's why filmmakers use special visual effects like this blue screen stage with all this gee-whiz-bang stuff. They can create any illusion they want. Now, for instance, they can actually take me to a place where trains run on time. Well, maybe that's just plain impossible. Holy kidding, boy! That was too close to comfort. Can somebody please get me some water? When I said water, I meant to drink of nice touch, guys. Well, as you can see, special effects can take you anywhere, anytime, without ever leaving the studio. To show you how it's done, here's your show director. Excuse me, Slack. Now that's what I call movie magic. Have fun.
Well, thank you, Sly. Now let me introduce you to one of the stars of today's show. How about a big round of applause for our stuntwoman, Kelly? Everybody put your hands together. Hello. Welcome to our ledge. Now, you've had a lot of experience with heights before, haven't you, Kelly?
No.
But being a stuntwoman, you skydive, bungee jump, all that sort of thing, right?
No.
Well, good luck on our ledge today. Oh, I hope you're okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, today, with the help of Blue Screen Movie Magic, Kelly's going to show us how Mr. Stallone was able to perform all those wonderful tricks you just saw. Now, it's important for you to get the full effects by keeping your eyes on those large screens above. Now, Kelly, I'm your show director. When I say action, start shuffling away along towards that ladder, but whatever you do, don't look down and please don't fall. You may not believe me, it is actually 15 stories straight down. Well, the police have arrived and the fire brigade as well, and there's a crowd of people gathered at the bottom saying, what's Kelly doing on the ledge 15 stories high? And action starts shuffling away along towards that ladder now, but don't fall, it's 15 stories between you and certain death. Be very, very careful. Well, words of comfort from the fire chief saying they're on their way, but I think you've got the right idea. The only way is to climb up that ladder and get to the roof. They can pick you up from there, probably. Actually, Kelly, don't go up any higher than that. They just said something about the ladder just then, but I couldn't work out exactly what it was they said. Oh my goodness! The ladder's coming right from the wall! Hold on tight! It's 15 stories straight down between you and very hard concrete. And cut, cut, cut. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for our stuntwoman Belle. Fantastic. You can jump down now. Wow. Look, Kelly, if you make your way out the back, I have park psychiatrist Peter. He's going to help with your recovery. Thank you very much again. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the blue screen was not the only technique we used in that one short sequence. We also used another technique called matte painting. This next video will tell us exactly what that is. Sometimes it's not possible to find the right location to use for the blue screen effect, so some work must be done to doctor the location. For example, the building we chose in Brisbane didn't have a top floor with a ledge, but the rest of the building looked great. So one frame of the film we shot was then taken and enlarged to a suitable size. An artist then painted on a new top floor, complete with Warner Brothers logo, Batman poster, and of course the ledge. The painting and film were then combined to give us the effects seen on our screens, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is the job of the matte artist, and quite simply, movie magic. And look who has joined us, it's the Man of Steel. But you're not Clark Kent, are you? What's your name?
Justin.
Justin, where are you from?
Bathurst.
Bathurst. Justin, do you often dress like this when you're travelling, or just today?
Oh, only just today.
Just today, alright. Are you ready for takeoff? Alright, put your hands above your head in the classic Man of Steel pose. Keep your eyes on that screen above you because, ladies and gentlemen, with the help of the blue screen, you'll believe that a man can indeed fly. There he goes, straight through the studio roof. In fact, you left a bit of a hole there, Superman. Don't worry, we'll fix it up later. That's okay. Okay, before you get too far away from us, how about you give us a wave? Oh, Superman. Everything okay? Our superhero is currently being filmed simultaneously by two cameras, one directly above him, another one is on the tripod to his right. It's the rotation of these cameras that give us the various angles on our superhero, and it's a lights, turntable and blue screen that do the rest. Now they say if you flap your arms like a chicken, you'll fly much faster, so start flapping your arms like a chicken, that's the way. Look at the speed he's picked up, ladies and gentlemen. Taking him so fast he's already over Palmetto's golf course. So do you play golf at all? How about a bit of a golf swing? Oh no, Superman's having a bit of trouble flying along there. Everything seems to be okay now though. Where are we going? We're over Jupiter's Casino down into the heart of Surfers Paradise now. Those buildings are a bit close together there, so just be on the lookout. No, don't go that way, look out! Wow, you just flew through the 14th floor of that building with a big smile on your face. What on earth was distracting you? Ah, the pretty girls on the beach, of course. Well, why don't you blow them a kiss? Very nice. Well, we're over the ocean now, so a few swimming strokes might be in order. How about a bit of freestyle? That's the way. And some breaststroke, perhaps. Nice form, yeah. And, of course, my favourite doggy paddle. That's the way as he rounds the corner. All right, now, how about a big smile and a big wave goodbye? Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our superhero. Fantastic. Okay, you can jump down now. Come on down. I have to ask you, how was the flight? Interesting. Interesting. There's a few rough patches there, but you seem to come through all right. I've got some not so good news for you though. We don't have a phone booth for you to get changed and you're going to have to stay like that for the rest of the day. Is that okay with you? No. Not a problem. He is a superhero indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for our superheroes in blast on the stage. Thank you very much. And ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to see yourself as your favourite superhero, you can make your way down to the recording studio on the end of the
Technicians, watch your monitors closely because in just a moment you'll all be responsible for adding every single sound effect to this scene.
Police, open up.
How do I know it's the police?
After I shoot you through the door, you can examine the bullet. Open up. That was easy. Don't you want to see a badge? Don't do that again.
Okay, let me see a badge.
Shut up.
Okay, I get it. Bad cop, good cop.
Shut up.
Okay. Bad cop, bad cop. I'll get it.
No.
It's only room service. Hey. That's my phone. You guys didn't want anything, right? Wait, bring it here. Okay, it's mine. Boy, there you can add anything you want. Hey, I didn't order a hamburger, I ordered eggs.
Okay, now it's time to have a little bit of fun with our technicians. What we're going to do is replay that scene, but this time without the sounds, so that the sounds our technicians make can be recorded onto the film. But first, let's have a look at what their responsibilities are. Hi, what's your name? Hi, Sashi, you're our blue technician. You have the first sound effect of the men walking down the hall, so nice loud footsteps right by the microphone there. Then you have 2 door latch effects, both times the door is opened. 1 gunshot, pull the trigger just once, and the tinkling of the glass as the men fall through the window. Got that? Great, you'd like to stand up there? All right, hi, what's your name? Hi, Alison, you're our pink technician. You have 2 door knocks, one with Mel Gibson, one with the waiter. Nice and loud against the perspex there. Then you have the lifting and replacing, of the plate lid cover. There are 4 cues for that, but you can watch the men as they do it, just follow along with them. And for your final sound, we need a loud crashing sound. This is when the men fall through the window. So you grab hold of this handle, pull it up high and hold it there. Everything that's in this end will tip down to this end and create the sound we need. Okay? Hi, what's your name? Hi, Jason. You're our yellow technician. You have the opening, closing and opening again of that door. As soon as you've opened it the second time, come straight over here. This is the waiter coming into the room, so you have to open the door and push the cart straight away, making sure all 4 wheels get over that bump there. This one's when Mel jumps onto the cart before it crashes, so just grab hold of it and shove it into the wall to give this outlanding sound. And for your final sound effect, you have the most important sound of the entire scene, the 3 men falling into the pool. Now we need a loud splashing sound for this one, so grab hold of the crate with both hands, raise it high above your head and slam it down into the face of the water. Now, it does look a little complicated and our technicians will have to work quite fast, but to help them out we've assigned each of them a colour, blue, pink and yellow. Now colour-coded cues with a number and a short description of the sounds required will flash on all of our screens 3 times. Technicians, it is on the 3rd flash that you make the appropriate sound. Please watch on for your own colour, ignore all other instructions and make each sound as loud as you can. Okay, let's give it a go. Stand by, quiet on the set, action.
before.
You got wet. That is really strange. That's never happened before. All right, let's replay that scene, this time with their sounds added, and we'll see just how well they did.
Police, open up.
How do I know it's the police?
After I shoot you through the door, you can examine the bullet. Open up. You want to see a badge? Don't do that again.
Okay, let me see that.
Shut up.
Okay, I get it. Bad cop.
Sure.
Okay. Bad cop, bad. I'll get it.
No.
It's only room service.
Only just.
Hey. That's my fault. Guys, didn't want anything, right? Wait, bring it here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, come on. Boy. There, you could have anything you wanted. Hey, I didn't order a hamburger, I ordered egg.
Walk out the window!
How about a big round of applause for our 3 wonderful So, who thinks they've got what it takes to make movie magic?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you have now entered a military zone. The year is 1943 and the world is at war. Captain Andes, please stand ready and waiting for your mission briefing, please.
Today's bombing mission, gentlemen, is a strategic factory at Bremen. Destroying this target is vital. Good luck.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. You have just seen the Memphis Belle take off for its 25th and final mission. This plane and crew will have to fly in World War II. Now, what you see before you on this soundstage is the actual life-size replica of the B-17 and all the models that were created solely for the motion picture Memphis Belle. They represent a stunning achievement on the part of our technicians and that of the film's Academy Award-winning producer, Mr. David Putnam, whom it is now my pleasure to introduce.
Filming the story of an air war that happened almost 50 years ago proved to be an incredible challenge. To recreate the realism, the excitement, and the tension that we felt the film needed, we had to call upon every single special effect and piece of movie magic that so far the cinema's managed to invent. Today you're going to see some of those special effects and that movie magic, and I hope it goes some way towards allowing you to enjoy a really terrific day, but Warner movie world. Thank you.
Thanks, David. Now let us show you some of that magic. We first start over here with this fantastic 1/6 scale model of the Mama's Boys, complete with propellers that turn and turret that's actually fire. If you'd like to get your cameras ready, because I'm going to fire them just as they did in the movie. But don't worry for the firing line, because today she's just firing blanks. model like this hanging from the bedroom ceiling? Too big? Well, how about a 124th model, which you'll see at either end of the sound stages in the spotlight now. These replicas are so realistic on film that we think you'll have trouble deciding which were the real planes that were used in the movie. Now, to give this film an even more realistic feel, Warner Brothers built this full-size replica, complete in every loving detail. They built it in sections so we can get our cameras in and film the stars at work. The pilot's and bombardier section is mounted here on this hydraulic activator, or gimbal, as it is called in the industry. The gimbal's movements allow us to simulate flying, and speaking of flying, so two pilots have joined us. Good afternoon. Could you please say your name? Captain Andy, your squadron leader has instructed you to bomb a strategic factory at Bremen. Do you have your flight plans laid in front of Germany? Okay, then for the benefit of the audience, can you please point in the direction in which you'll be flying today? Are you sure you two are on the same flight? Oh, well, climb aboard, commence pre-flight check, and Captain, have a word to your co-pilot to make sure she knows where Germany really is. Now, with the help of our brave aviators, we're going to put this baby through its paces to show you how we use exceeded foreground and the blue screen effect to recreate two scenes from the famous 25th mission. Now, Captain Andy, do you think 30 seconds of training is enough for you to survive World War II? Well, you're a very sick man. Okay, if you'd just like to give me the thumbs up to show me you're ready for takeoff. Okay, if you'd just like to grab your joystick and I like to make the cameras. Well, there go two partners there up in the silver screen. Now, as the Belle rolls out information, you will see the 1/6 scale model of the mother and country. Now, partners, before you get too far, how about you turn around and give us a wave? No, to the camera behind you. In the cockpit. Top left hand, no, your other left co-pilot. The yellow and black box. Oh, there it is, hi. Now, who's flying the plane? Turn around, co-pilot. Now you'll see the 1/24th model at a greater distance. There's the entire squadron used in the movie. Creeping in now is a blue screen effect. The blue screen effect will demonstrate you on sound stage 1. You have terrific use for that right here on the sound stage, but first of all, take a look at this. Isn't it amazing? We actually exploded a 1/6 scale model, and with additional elements such as wind machine clouds and smoke, we can actually simulate the entire World War II combat sequence right here on the sound stage. And let's see what happens when we superimpose that explosion in front of our cockpit. Memphis, Belle, that's the windy city. She's been hit on her port side. She's coming across your nose. Look sharp, pilots. Pull up, Memphis Belle, you're going to a dive. Pull up, you're losing altitude. Pull up, Memphis Belle. Oh no, I don't know what's going on. Mayday, mayday, Memphis Belle. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is real movie magic. Made even more magical by the fact that our brave captain was smiling through the entire crash sequence. Let's just see if the Memphis Belle made it back home safely. On May 17, 1943, the Memphis Belle completed its 25th and final mission. They're the first American bombing crew to successfully complete the required 25 day-out bombing race over Germany. And on completion of the seemingly impossible task, they were at long last allowed to return home. Well, looks like the Memphis Belle is back home safe. Now let's see how our pilots did. Bit of moving in the cockpit, I see, and there's our co-pilot. Not too impressed though. And here comes our brave captain. Everyone please give a huge round of applause for our two brave aviators. Dismissed. Next time, try the Navy. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Warner Brothers Movie World and Mask Confectionery, we'd like to thank you for allowing us to share with you some of the